Why do we do 3 years in barrel and then 3 years in bottle?
Because we can't sell it, so it stays in 3 years in bottle.
Westphalia, it's calling you. Get in the van and hike your homeland. Bring the family, they wanna be there to see a show in a low back chair. That's how the call-ins mix.
What are you doing in there? Well, you're setting up. Okay, so here we are up on Cuesta Ridge. Next episode of Tasting in the Westy. But a pre-tasting, I was down in Los Olivos today at Story of Soil with Jessica. And I'll be tasting tomorrow on the Topless Creek Facebook, tasting Story of Soil. But I got an extra bottle for tonight, so Jordan and I could have a little Pinot Noir. And it is spectacular.
It's wine that I like to drink.
And hence this wine you'd like to make.
And it's wine that I'd be proud to make.
Well, I'll be dead soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you're dead, it's all mine.
Buy some, drink it. Okay, so here we are. Cuesta Ridge. I mean, I don't think there is any greater view that I've seen, honestly, anywhere in the world that I've ever been. And this is our back garden.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, you don't like it?
It's beautiful.
You don't think it's that great?
Yeah. I can't think of anything better. Maybe Nepenthe.
Right.
Maybe the deck on Nepenthe?
Okay, pretty nice.
Big
So you
syrup?
get food, you get people waiting on you.
Yeah.
We're tasting the 2012 Bollo. So Nebbiolo was the second wine we made as Loma Drone. Cabernet being the first wine. I knew that I wanted to make Nebbiolo later in life. The opportunity came to buy some Nebbiolo in it was 2001.
El Toyon, yeah, 2001.
Will Toyon from the Glen Rose Vineyard. And Don Rose had planted Nebbiolo and couldn't sell it, and I was all over it. And that was the first vintage. 916 pounds of Nebbiolo in the year 2001.
That was the first one.
Yep.
So it's been the same vineyard.
Always.
Which is a good time. I mean, 20 years. That's going to be 20 years this year.
Yep, we've never skipped a vintage.
Wow. What was the name of the original bottle that the Nebbiolo was bottled into?
The Julio Monte.
The Julio Monte.
Yeah, beautiful bottle, taper. We're in a screw cap here, but it has a round bead, and I still love that bottle.
I think we should do something with it in the future.
We will.
Just because of the name.
Like, kind of fancy.
Julio I like
Monte.
Julio. I don't. Julio Monte specifically.
So I went over to Adelaide Cellars, where at the time my friend Terry Colton was the winemaker. So I went and tasted through his barrel program, and I settled on a barrel Tonnellerie du Jarnac and the Juppy Forest. And that, I love the flavor that he was getting from that. And I think it was maybe Grenache that he had in that barrel at that time. But so that's what we've done ever since. Is we've bought from du Jarnac and 2 brand new pungeons every year. That's all we do with this wine. And it's a program that I love. I mean, we age it long in barrel, we age it long in bottle. It's not something that we sell on the open market. It's tasting room and wine club members only. It's absolutely a family favorite.
I do still taste them for. I know Nebbiolo isn't known for its fruit per se, but it does have some nice fruit, and like you were saying earlier, the oak is not as prevalent as you'd think, being in 100% new oak
for 3 years.
For 3 years. It's crazy. I mean, it is 2012, so maybe what you said earlier isn't correct in that it does actually.
It's highly unlikely that something I said would not be correct.
But I just think that it holds oak so well. It has to be maybe that and Pinot Noir have to be the best oak. Is that a thing? Oak holding varietals in the world. Like the way that they can age the oak out and use the oak to make themselves better.
They use the oak. That's well put.
It's 14.5%, which is kind of what we aim for with our reds. Like that's a pretty good level for us.
Is that what we aim for?
I mean, you remember when you used to make pick calls? You wanted around 14.5.
when I used to make pickles. I still make the pickles.
For which imaginary friend?
I allow
Which
you, I allow
imaginary
you
winery?
to think that you make
You're
some
making
calls, but-
pickles somewhere that nobody knows about. You've got a secret varietal vintage.
Oh, you haven't seen my Pinot Noir project? There's a connection with Pinot Noir and Nebbiolo in the regions they're from, Burgundy and Barolo. People think, I mean, you cannot achieve it elsewhere, and I think that's true. I don't think you can achieve the same wines, but I think it's interesting to play out of that region, and I certainly would never say that our Bollo is on a level of a Barolo, but I don't know the subject enough. I've never been there. You know, there's another appellation called Valtellina, which is up in the Alps, where I've had Nebbiolo from, which is so pretty and so cool, and that's a region that I really, really want to go visit because it's.
Does that happen to be on the GTA?
It might be.
Is it?
It might be.
It is on the.
It's close.
What is that? The Gran Turismo de Alps?
Yes.
That you're trying to plan a trip to?
I will walk that walk one day
and get to taste those wines in a
Valtellina.
little hostel in the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely.
Oh, do you have a $5 bottle of the best wine that I've ever had? Oh, great.
So let's talk about our Nebbiolo. Give me some tasting notes here. Come on.
I was getting excited about talking about your GTA, but
I know, but it's not.
we were talking about raspberries and
I
blackberries,
just-
brambleberries and oak content. Just sounds like it's just like such. I just hate those. I hate it. It's just words that I hear with so many different types of wine.
Okay.
It's just like.
Okay, so let's go on a new. What is it you like about this one?
What I like about drinking this wine is that you and me are sitting here and talking about you hiking in the area that it's grown in Italy. I just love the wine, and I love what it stands for. I love that Bollo is the name, and that we grew up watching.
Where does the name come? There's. The
Oh
point.
yeah, we forgot about that.
Where does the name?
Enter the Dragon.
It did. Yeah.
We grew up watching Enter the Dragon because you're a Bruce Lee fanatic.
It was a childhood obsession of mine. Yeah, totally. And Bollo is one of the main characters.
That is not possible.
Oh, you remember?
Of course I remember. I've seen this wine since I was born. I've heard this name. I've watched the movie, and it makes it. I can't talk about little fruit berries and little leather characteristics because
Cheers
it's just
to
got
that.
everything.
There's so much more.
There's
involved.
just so much more to it for me.
That's a big thing to hear my son say that, because that is what wine should be to me.
That's how the call-ins mix.
Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Pressed and fermented coal.
Picked at the right time.
Picked at the right time, bottled with minimal SO2.